Hey, family and friends. I just wanted to update you on what's going on with me in the battle against ulcerative colitis. A couple weeks ago, I let you know that I was found to have high-grade dysplasia, which is really a precursor to colon cancer. And over the last 2 weeks, they wanted to retest that and see if the biopsies were actually high-grade dysplasia. And it turns out that it was, and it's a speck. Believe it or not, just a little tiny speck of high-grade dysplasia. But the problem with that is if you have a speck in one place, they can't guarantee that you don't have specks in another place. So it's really not worth waiting on it. So the bottom line now is that the surgery is definite. I will be having surgery, it looks like September. And on the bright side, I'm going to get a chance to go with Amy to take the kids to Disney World in August, so I'm not going to miss out on the trip. I'll be able to do that first, and then I'll have the surgery probably in September. The faster the better, of course, because it is becoming cancerous, and obviously you don't want it to get to that stage, so we're going to get it out of there before there's any chance that it'll become cancerous. As far as what I'm looking at, we're going to do some tests over the next couple weeks to see if we can determine whether I have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. I'm hoping beyond hope that it is ulcerative colitis, because if it's ulcerative colitis, the surgery will be curative, which means I will not have to take any more pills. I won't have to worry about colon cancer. Everything's done. The colon will be gone. And then I'll have what you call a J pouch, which will be an internal pouch. I'll use the bathroom like everybody else, except I'll probably go 3 to 6 times a day instead of once or twice a day like a normal person. But since I've had colitis, that's not going to change anything really. But I will be able to go back to the same routine, same lifestyle. Nothing changes whatsoever. That's going to probably be done in 2 surgeries, although it's possible it could be 1. So I probably will be laid up pretty much, for the most part, between September and December. I think that after that I should be okay. If it is Crohn's disease, then it changes things a good bit, because that means we cannot do the J pouch, the internal pouch, and we'll have to stick with the external bag. I'll have the ileostomy bag for life. The thing that I was most worried about, and I know a lot of people think this is silly, that if I had the ileostomy bag, that I couldn't spend any more time in the gym like I do and lift and work out really hard. And my doctor assured me that while I may have to cut down on the weight that I lift, I'll still be able to work out just high repetitions and lower weight. So I don't like that, but it's better than no, you can't lift at all. I'll still be able to ski if I have the external bag. I'll be able to play ice hockey, and we will be doing a game this year again to benefit ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease research with Checkmates, my charity. And if you think I was driven last year, you better believe I'm driven more this year. I want to thank everybody for your support. I've gotten tons of phone calls from family and friends. I've gotten messages from people around the country on YouTube wishing me luck when they saw the videos, and I appreciate that support very much. I need it. My mental health 2 weeks ago and last week, it was tough. I felt like life was over, and there were a lot of tears and a lot of panic and a lot of staring at the ceiling. But yesterday, when I got the message that I do in fact have high-grade dysplasia and it is becoming cancerous, 2 seconds after I hung up the phone with the doctor, I went back to eating. I had short ribs and fries and coleslaw. So I'm getting used to it. I'm not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm getting used to it. Even if it means I have the external bag, which is the one I dread the most. I'm hoping for the J pouch surgery, and I hope by Christmas time I'm looking back on this and saying, thank God it's over. But thank you for your support, and please continue to support not just me, but the charity, Checkmates Charitable Association. We could use donations at any time. The donations are not coming to me or my health care. They're going directly to Jefferson Hospital and the Department of Gastroenterology and Hepatology. So I want to support them, because this disease, even if I have colitis and it's cured, my kids could get it, and they're at a much higher risk than most children, and other people's children, not just my children. I'm worried about your children too. I don't want to see any kids going through this. It's a horrible disease, but I hope at the end of this, I'm going to be able to say goodbye to it, and that'd be great. And I'm going to do videos periodically, one, because I want to let people know how I'm doing, and I can't talk to everybody one-on-one. It's impossible to try to update everybody without doing a broadcast. And number two, this has given me a little bit of control over the situation. I have very little control over this. I can't stop cancer from developing. I can't stop dysplasia. I can't stop this disease from doing what it's doing. But I sure as hell can document it so that anybody who's got to go through this after me, they can look at these videos and know that life's not over. And I'm going to document the whole thing, including the operation. And again, that's for two reasons. One, to let everyone know how I'm doing, but two, because I need to have some control. And that's the only way I can think of to do it. So thank you all for your kindness, for your compassion, for the phone calls. And I'm going to beat this thing. Either way, it's either going to be with an external bag and somehow I'll get through the mental stigma of that, or it'll be an internal pouch and I'll be healthier at 41 and 42 than I was at 27, 28, 29. So thanks again, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great 4th of July.